Hey, this is Razor, and you're watching my show, my Sunday show, where I give out emblem tutorial videos on the Black Ops 2. And today I'm bringing you guys the Press Heart to Continue logo tutorial, aka the Fox Head, aka Dodger Leigh, aka an amazing channel here on YouTube. And if you guys do not know what Press Heart to Continue is, shame on you. I will leave the link in that channel in the description. You can check it out. What it is this fantastically awesome person named Dodger, and she gives out gaming news. And I know you may be thinking, well, there's a lot of other sources for gaming news and stuff. She does better, like awesome, like not just video game stuff, just stuff in like the awesome culture that we live in. She likes to cover it all, and it's really cool. It's just awesome, and she's a great person, and I like the channel and I like her logo. So what I wanted to do was emulate it here on Black Ops 2 as a bit of a tribute to a channel that I love so much. I did the Philip DeFranco emblem tutorial, the Love Guns poster a couple weeks ago, so I was like, let's do another YouTube one. I had the Mine Turtle a few weeks ago, so let's just throw in a few different YouTube ones here now and again, video game stuff, sports stuff, kind of what I do. So it's pretty simple. Just got a circle that I just wanted to form and just to the right shape for the head, and then some simple shapes for the white streaks of hair. And then we're moving on to the orange. Of course, you can make this whatever color you want since Dodger's always changing up her awesome hair color, and there's many different iterations. You can make it this orange, you can make it blue, you can make it purple, you can make it rainbowy, whatever you want to do. I just decided to go with orange because that seemed to be like the traditional style of the logo. But you can make it whatever if you want, and if you get bored with it, you can always change the color, and it's like having a brand new logo all over again. So you can just take a quick look at the layers that I'm doing. What I'm doing with these layers is I'm making them, copying, pasting them so that the color doesn't change, since I had to customize my own color, and just move the layers back behind the white streaks of the hair, and then just continue that way so it's nice and clean and fresh. As you see me here now and again experimenting with different layers, just trying to get the right shape when it comes to the hair. It's a pretty simple logo. It's really awesome if you can do it right. This was my second attempt. I tried to do it a couple weeks ago, but I just couldn't put in the time because I was pressed to give you guys a video. But I made sure that I had plenty of time to make it this time. So it's a really cool logo. I like it, and I end up having 2 layers left at the end, so it wasn't 3, otherwise I would have put, like, a P heart C for press heart to continue, like, on the side or something, but that's a shame. So if you can somehow save a layer in here somewhere, you could do something like that, if you wanted to. But I just put a couple of hearts around, with the same color orange. And as you can see, I'm not really doing anything fancy with a lot of the, shapes. I'm just trying to get them into, and just make them fit right with the rest of the body, and of course make it look as much as I can, at least, like the actual logo itself, which is kind of difficult. It just takes a little bit of a finagling. Some people don't know that you click in the right thumbstick to do the free scale, which warps the shape itself, and then you can click it back to just change the shape, the fixed scale, to make it smaller or bigger. And this right ear tuft of hair was a little difficult to do. As you can see, I have a bit of trouble trying to commit where I want to put it, and then touch it up there a little at the end. But the basic shapes of this tutorial, emblem tutorial, is pretty simple. Like I said, if you were not subscribed to Press Heart Continue, I highly recommend it. Just go ahead and watch one of her videos. She's a pretty fantastic person, if I do say so myself, and she puts a lot of good content. She also does like Let's Plays and other awesome stuff. Very relatable, very cool gal. And just as a fair warning to all you guys out there who aren't subscribed to Dodger's channel, if by chance you're one of those people who tends to, let's say, develop crushes over girls that you've never met over the internet, that very may well happen to you because she's just that cool and incredibly attractive, I might add. But If you would like to, you could go ahead and tweet this video over to her over Twitter. I'll leave that in the link below so that maybe hopefully she'll see it. And not looking for recognition or anything, just to show her that her fans love her. And also be sure to leave in the comments what you would like to see me make for next week's video. And I'm just finishing up with the hair right here. All you really need to do is make the edges just the correct size, and you have plenty of layers to mess around with in case you don't like the way that something looks. Like I said, I ended up having 2 extra layers here at the end. So you just want to get the edges in right, and then you can just fill in the gaps with 1 or 2 shapes later. I was only able to do it in 2, so I couldn't save up a free layer to do something else. But like I said, if you're better than me, if you can save a layer somewhere, be sure to do that. Be sure to copy and paste and then hit Y to change the emblem so that way you don't lose the color and you can make it whatever color you want. And I always try to make a title that matches up well with it. I was going to do with the whole Luigi thing with the perk 2, but I decided to do the Gambler because it has dice and the orange, is a good complement to the hair. But anywho's, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have a positive or negative response, be sure to leave those in my comments below. And if you'd like to have coffee with me, too bad I don't actually drink coffee, so I don't know, it's just not my taste. But hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.